Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2026 Color Guard and Twirlers Spring Showcase. My name is Rosalind Kidwell. I'm so proud to be the Color Guard instructor for this year. This is always a favorite time of year for our students because they can do a lot more on this floor than they can on a narrow street down St. Charles. So you'll get to see them trying out new equipment, new, more difficult choreography, and also a lot of these folks first time doing their own choreography. So this showcase really challenges them, not just technically, but also creatively. So I'm very much looking forward to all these performances, and I hope you are too. First up, we have Ava and Miranda.
When you talk close enough that I feel it on my skin. Breathe it in. Most of these days I get too intimate. Why would I let you in? But I think again. I don't even try. I don't have to think. With you there's no pretending. You know me. You know me. And I just might know you too.
All right, so earlier this week, I got some crazy news from Mia and Iris, which is that Mia is going to be trying out as a twirler, and Iris will be trying out for our color guard. So take a chance on them.
That's all I ask of you, honey. Take a chance on me.
All right, we took a chance, but I think they're gonna switch back to those original roles. Next up, we have Stateside, a trio featuring Angel, Amaya, and Taylor.
I'm freezing outside. I feel my skin tight. My coat is inside. But I look up at you. I tried your plane ride. But when you're in tonight, tell me when is the next time I'll run into you? It sounds insane, right? I'll take the same flight. Wait at your bedside. I'll land right next to you. I'm going stateside. Where I'll see you tonight. Tell me how did a girl like me get into you? You can be my American. Ha 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 ha. Is it right? I don't know. Yeah, you're taking my control. Never been abroad before, but I'm knocking through your door. But you're nice, so I stay. Never met a British girl, you say. No one treats me this way. All the boys out here the same. What can I say? What can I do? I'm trying to be the girl that you're talking to. Maybe you can be my American. Ha ha ha. You can be my American. Ha ha. Why can't you say that you wanted to? I'm flying intercontinental with you. And maybe you can be my American. Ha ha. Boy, you can be my American. Ha ha. All the years I put in for you.
Yeah. All right, up next, performing a solo to Almost Is Never Enough, please welcome Allison to the stage.
I like to say we gave it a try.
In addition to being a member of the Tulane Color Guard, Allison is also a member of Crescent City Color Guard, which just came back last week from competing at WGI Finals in Dayton. They placed 11th out of 72 groups from all over the world. So let's congratulate her for such an accomplishment. Up next, let's welcome Mallory to the floor, performing To Cold as Ice.
You never take advice. Someday you'll pay the price. I know. I've seen it before. It happens all the time. You're closing the door. You leave the world behind. You're digging for gold. You're throwing away a fortune and feelings, but someday you'll pay. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You want paradise, but someday you'll pay the price. I know. I've seen it before. It happens all the time. You're closing the door. You leave the world behind. You're digging for gold. You're throwing away a fortune and feelings, but someday you'll pay. You know that you are as cold as ice to me.
Returning to the stage, we have Mia performing on 3 different pieces of equipment. So we have a rifle, flag, and also this is the first time you'll see a saber this afternoon.
I thought I saw your face today, but I just turned my head away, your face against the trees. But I just see the memories as they come, and I couldn't help but fall in love again. No, I couldn't help but fall in love again. I saw it glitter as I grew and
right, up next we have Charlene, Albany, and Morgan taking you on a trip to the Moulin Rouge.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Moulin Rouge.
Where's all my soul sisters? Let me hear your flow, sisters.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister. Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, go. He met Marmalade down in old Moulin Rouge, strutting her stuff on the street. She said, hello, hey Joe, you wanna give it a go? Get you, yeah, yeah, da, da. Get you, yeah, yeah, here. Mocha chocolate, yeah, yeah. Cream lady marmalade. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? He sat in a pool while she freshened up. Boy drank all that magnolia wine. All her blacks and sheets swayed on free. Yeah. Get you, yeah, yeah, da 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 da. Get you, yeah, yeah, here. Oh yeah, yeah. Mocha chocolate, yeah, yeah. Cream lady marmalade.
Morgan and Charlene, can you wait camp this August? So I'm just so proud of all the growth that they had over the year. Let's give it up for all three of them really one more time. Our last flag solo of the day will be performed by our captain Ava to Little Freak by Harry Styles.
Little freak Jezebel, you sit high atop the kitchen counter. Stay green a little while. You bring blue lights to dreams, starry haze, crystal ball. Somehow you've become some paranoia, a wet dream just dangling. But your gift is wasted on me. I was thinking about who you are, your delicate point of view. I was thinking about you. I'm not worried about where you are, who you'll go home to. I'm just thinking about you. Just thinking about you. Did you dress up for Halloween? I spilled beer on your friend, I'm not sorry. A golf swing and a trampoline. Maybe we'll do this again. Tracksuit and a ponytail. You hide the body, all that yoga gave you. Red wine and a ginger ale. But you would make fun of me for sure. I was thinking about who you are, your delicate point of view. I was thinking about you. I'm not worried about where you are, who you go home to. Just thinking about you. I disrespected you Jumped in feet first and I landed too hard. A broken ankle, karma rules. You never saw my birthmark. I was thinking about who you are. Delicate point of view. I was thinking about you. I'm not worried about where you are, who you go home to. I was thinking about you.
Ava was a freshman when I first started teaching this group, so it's been such a privilege to watch her grow and flourish the past 4 years as she finishes up her season as captain for the second year. So I really can't say enough about how grateful I am to have her. Very calming and patient presence in our color guard. Her leadership really transformed this group, and we'll miss her dearly. So please join me again in thanking Ava. All right, next up, please welcome to the stage Iris. She joined us this fall as one of our featured twirlers. I'm sure this will come as a surprise to no one, but Iris has won nationals 3 times and most recently earned 2nd place at the Baton Twirling World Championships in Italy this past summer. So we're so grateful that she chose to join us here at Tulane. You can go ahead and set up, yeah. All right, and to close out our afternoon, we invite you to travel back in time to the 1800s at a masquerade ball entering the world of Bridgerton. This whole piece was choreographed by the students, especially Ava. Lots of work with all the formations, and she really had a vision that came to life. So please welcome to the stage the entire Tulane Color Guard. All right, congratulations, ladies. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support today. Whether that's coming as a friend, supporting and being here on the stage, or a family member who supported your child learning color guard and joining this in high school or college or whenever it was. So thank you so much for coming out, and we'll see you back ready at band camp in August.